What is it?
I don't know.
What are you just playing?
Just uncopyrighted music. Welcome back to Contrary to Popular Belief.
Hey, you forgot to make the lighter noises. Ha ha, yo man. Ha, this is straight off the dome, dude.
Straight out the top, no paper.
I miss 2007 rap.
Yeah. Another one.
No, that's not what I miss.
Another one.
I do not miss that.
Ha ha.
Ha, yeah, we the best music.
We the best.
We the best music.
Yo, we the bus. That's what we'd ride the Crimson Ride bus.
You know who else rides buses?
Sports teams?
No, like,
Church choirs?
well, yeah, but so like, there's that song, "The Wheels on the Bus."
Yeah. We the bus.
We on the bus. Anyway, I have a child. I successfully sexed,
Oh, yeah. Congratulations on the sex.
and we did it so perfectly that a child happened.
Wow.
Like everyone else that does the sex, this child don't show up. You didn't do sex good. Isn't that how that's... Anyway.
Well, kind of digs a little deep, but okay.
Anyway, so we have
Obviously
a kid.
not a good sex habit because
You're just doing it wrong. I don't
I'm
know.
a virgin. So
I think we were all virgins once.
at some point.
So the child is now old enough to get bored and cry.
Mm.
And when she's bored, we have to come up with songs to sing to the child.
Yeah, do you write your own?
Not that she can hear. But we were racking our brains, and we went with Wheels on the Bus.
Oh, okay.
Because there's all the fancy noises and the open and shut and clapping
Right.
your hands.
Yeah.
The windshield wipers. So we ran through the bus driver,
Mm-hmm.
what he does, what the windshield wipers do.
What about the wheels?
The wheels go round and round. The
Mhm.
blinker goes click, click, click.
Didn't even know that.
I'm like trying to come up with new ones.
Right.
The mom, the baby. Then I was like, well, what does the dad do on the bus? And she likes making the fart noises. So I was like, all right, the dad's farting on the bus for sure. And then
Yeah.
we're out of them. I'm completely out of what's on the bus.
Right.
I'm thinking, all right, so I rode a Greyhound once in my life.
Mm-hmm. What was
and
on that bus?
And I'm like, the homeless on the bus. And the homeless on the bus go, Wah! Which did not work. Because now she's just crying. Now she's just screaming at me. And so I have to start back over.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I got to calm her down again. So we go through them all again.
Uh-huh.
The mom does this. The blinkers go click. And we come back around, and I'm stumped again. I'm like, the drunkard on the bus goes sip, sip, blah.
The meth head on the bus goes.
And so I'm like listening. I'm like, all right, so there's the psychos, there's the drunkards on the bus. What are they doing? And the whole time Caitlin's like hitting me.
Oh, she doesn't want you to be.
No,
sing-
because like we get to the point where we go.
No way! I don't believe that.
we get through all the ones that are normal, and then I'm like, because the daddy going fart was gold.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's a good one.
that's a
yeah,
good
she
one.
likes that.
She liked that one, so that one's always in. And then she knows as soon as we get to the dad, because it goes in order. Like the baby cries, the mom shushes, the bus driver says go to the back, and then daddy farts. Like, but then when daddy farts, it's like,
Wait. Who is the bus driver saying go to the back?
see,
to?
now I almost thought of that too,
Yeah.
because the bus driver says move on back.
Oh, he's like, get out of my way. Like,
Yeah, so it's like-
right.
So I'm thinking the baby
Okay.
cries, the mom's trying to shush her, and then like bring the baby up to the front, like we gotta make this baby quiet. And then the bus driver's like, get the back, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah,
And
behind
then
the yellow line.
And the dad's like,
Yep, just
yeah. So every time we get to the dad, Caitlin looks at me and is like, don't
don't do anymore.
it. And I'm like,
We can just start over.
and I'm like the schizo on the bus because I'm talking to myself or whatever, whoever's in his head.
Yeah.
So I need more wheels on the bus things, and that are probably more appropriate for children.
Okay. So, like you said, you pulled from experiences on a bus. How about the stoner on the bus goes?
Oh yeah, I almost did smoker.
Right. The obese person on the bus goes.
the quadruple XL.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah. So the obese person goes, I need a bigger seatbelt.
Yeah. Then he's got a free hug shirt. He's got a free hug shirt on, and you know that they don't make those in sizes smaller than 3X
Because no one wants to hug a skinny person.
Yo, girl, where my hug at? You
I
don't have a hug for a reason, bud.
Why can't you just make your own shirt that says free hugs? You shouldn't have to buy one. It's paint and a white T-shirt.
Yeah.
And if you're that desperate, I'm thinking I'm making my own shirt.
You need to to all the people that are thinking about buying free hug shirts. This is what you do. You need to embroider your own free hug shirt that shows that you're dedicated to getting them hugs.
And you have a skill.
You have a skill. Look, I'm
a marketable skill.
I'll come hug you if you got on an embroidered free hug shirt, because that means that you took time. That you are so desperate for hugs, you need that hug. Yo, where my hug at? Is that an embroidered shirt, Ronnie? Yeah. I did it myself.
You spent hours embroidering the words free
hugs. I did
hugs.
it myself.
And your S is backwards because you're trying to grab the attention. So
right.
Right.
It's like the tattoo shop sign being upside down. It's like, do you know that it says tattoo?
Oh, or the Shannara one upside down that says accident.
Oh, yeah. Or like the back of Jeeps that have the wheel cover on it that says problem. No problem.
Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Yeah. Other songs that I came up with that aren't appropriate for my child.
Oh yeah.
I didn't come up with this one. This one was I found on the internet, and I made it where it didn't sound awful, but so a homeless person was singing this song.
Okay.
And it credits to it because it literally, they want a cup of coffee.
Yeah, that's really.
And if I get it to work, it's been a while since I did this.
Okay.
I'll suck your dick for a cup of coffee.
Coffee.
I'll suck your dick for a cup of coffee.
Give me that Joe.
I'll suck your dick for a cup of coffee. I don't want no creamer. Probably just take it black. I'll suck your dick for a dozen donuts. I'll suck your dick for a dozen donuts. I'll suck your dick for a dozen donuts. I don't want no sprinkles. Just want that hot glaze in my mouth.
All right. So that was told or sung through the lips of a homeless person.
Yeah, and she's like screaming it.
Oh, it's a girl.
Yeah, it's a girl.
Oh,
no, but so the okay.
Okay, all right. Now,
well, actually, the whole story behind
now.
So it was the one I found was a girl singing it, and she's like screaming, and it's in, of course, Portland or Washington State or whatever. Yeah. And the donuts one was the Voodoo Donuts, and I was like, all right, so people that don't know Voodoo Donuts, and it wasn't hot glaze in your mouth, I made it make sense.
Yeah.
And but it's actually called Pizza or Pizza something. Lyrics by Bob. And it's just a guy named Bob.
Oh, so that's a real song.
Yeah. But you can't find it anywhere except for a clip of a homeless girl singing on the side of the road. So I was like, I need to make this more accessible to people. So I'm going to try and come up with a full, releasable song.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that this is the first time it's being heard by people.
I think it had 500,000 views.
Oh wow!
With in the drop of the hat, that's really nothing.
Yeah, no, I mean,
because that's a great song.
We're getting 3 times that many views.
I mean, that's a great song. Everyone needs to hear this.
Right, I agree. Lost for words.
They put a billboard up on that billboard we tried to talk about.
Whenever we discussed that, what was that, episode 4?
It was either
or the last one that didn't reach the cutting edge.
It was the one that made it.
Okay, so whenever you said Dollar General, I thought that you were talking about the one on the highway out here, the 251, not 53.
No, I'm talking 53.
Okay, see, I don't know why.
Oh, the new one that's like shouldn't be there. Dollar General.
Yes, the one that has my mother worried about where their house is now, because if they could put up a Dollar General there, they could put one up in front of our house.
Oh, the 1 acre for sale that no one's gonna buy ever.
Where?
In front of where you live, or
your
parents live.
No, there's.
It's the 1 acre under the power lines. It's been for sale for like.
Oh
2
yeah,
years.
that is true. That is true.
That's a good Dollar General spot right there.
Oh, yeah. Now, well, the Dollar General parking lots.
They like to be on the corner.
There's probably 25 Dollar Generals in this county.
Well, they want, and I think it's an unwritten mission statement, a Dollar General within every 7 miles of each other.
Really?
Yeah, because if you count the Dollar General market, clock it 7 miles is where the new one on 251 is, and you keep going on 251, you clock it again, it's another 7.
There's
to that one that's you know,
past Mooresville.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but like the new one, the address is technically the Woolly Springs Road because they don't have a turn in on 251. I don't know if that's a technicality or how that works, but it's awful because you have to sit there and wait if you ever go on that road.
Mm-hmm.
Like now you have to compete with the Dollar General traffic.
Yeah, that's a bummer actually. But really they're just safe havens for druggies. Like the story came out not too long ago of that guy who broke into that brand new Dollar General, and you know what he stole? Do you remember this? It was a couple months ago. I think it was last September, probably.
What did he steal? A bag of popcorn or something?
Honey buns and milk.
Honey buns and milk. Well, and the ones around here, because we're in a dry county, they don't sell
right. So
booze.
It's not like you can get in there. I mean, number one, if you're breaking into a Dollar General,
I'm just here for the Mountain Dew and
Doritos,
well, man.
Them 12 packs of Mountain Dews got up to where they're damn near $6.
I walk into a dollar store, I get it for $2, man.
I told little Johnny, I said, you's a better stop drinking them Mountain Dews the way that you drinking them. They bouncing off the walls. Dennis, I told you not to have them.
Dennis is this.
Oh no, what was his name? What's his name? I told you that 6 cans of pop's too much. He's doing backflips on the bed, like doing WWE moves on his pillow.
He's like jumping upside down backwards on the wall.
I told you 6 cans of pop was too much. Do you have any sponsors?
I actually don't.
I don't either.
Well, I wish that I could get one from the discount grocery on Old Railroad Bed Road.
You want to go into that, or are you done?
I wish I could get a sponsor from the discount grocery on Old Railroad Bed Road because I feel like they're selling other things besides groceries.
Yeah, that's a total front for meth.
Like, they're going up to the Dollar General. They're buying a pack of Little Debbie's for $2. What's a little Debbie 12 pack? $2.
Yeah, like $3.50.
And you get 12.
Yeah.
Or
sell them each for $1.
You sell them each for 50 cents even. That's not that's not discount.
No.
That's not a discount.
No. How are you discounting groceries from a?
I don't think you understand what the word discount means.
Maybe it's,
Oh, we're closer to you than the Dollar General that's 5 miles away.
Yeah. No matter what, there's always a Dollar General.
There's too many Dollar Generals. We already talked about Dollar General, didn't we?
I hate Dollar General. I actually have a question for you. Whenever you're at work, are you in like your own classroom?
Okay, so you know do you remember the computer lab that was across from the gym? Like, and it was in the same building as the old gym?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that.
Okay.
And my desk is in the middle.
So, do you have to engage with any coworkers constantly? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's always a coworker around you. Yes.
Well,
like if they're on their cell phone,
80% of the time. Oh, no. No, there's none of that.
Okay.
Like if we're talking, it's normally about something, and there's no like overheard conversation.
But there's no overheard conversation.
Yeah, unless it's like about work stuff.
So,
or I can go down and chat like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, my kid's cute.
Right. So.
No, I don't have to listen to telemarketers next door. You know, that kind of stuff.
Right. You don't have to listen to.
No, Patrice, I won't get the cat this weekend.
Right.
Blah blah blah.
Right.
Jamar's just being such a total tool.
What about eating? Like, do y'all like eat in the lunchroom?
No, I don't. I eat at my desk.
Okay, so you don't have to share like a space with people during lunch.
They normally come because there's no kids in our room during lunch, so it's like an oasis of no children. So they like to come in and we like actually talk like adults for 10 minutes and eat our lunch.
Okay. So, but it's welcomed.
Yes.
Okay. So you don't have to deal with like ringtones all day, like.
No.
Okay? So I'm in a cubicle and I love my job. I enjoy what I do, and it's funny because I'm used to working outside, and I've had the cubicle job for about 9 months now, and it's funny how you learn about people just by sounds. Somebody's phone will go off, and okay, well that's their ringtone, and then after it goes off for the millionth time of your short 9-month career, you accept this as life. You accept whack 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 whack. That's the duck hunter ringtone for all of you non-hunters out there. I mean, I can't believe
it was so accurate. I can't believe I didn't know.
The
No, well, and then the duck one, it repeats until they answer.
Right.
Instead of if I had the obnoxious duck ringtone, it would be the one play kind of thing, and I would only have it for text messages.
Right.
Where if I got a text, it would go quack, 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 quack.
Okay,
and
so
then not a ring.
How do we feel about text messages? Ringtones for text messages. What should they sound like?
They should be like single tone.
Bing.
Yeah, bing or dunk or or like a coin thrown into a well. Dunk. That kind of stuff, or though.
What about where you went to college at football theme song?
Okay. That's someone's ringtone?
Their text message ringtone.
No, not the text message. Because now it's got to play the whole friggin' song for a text message.
It plays the whole freaking song.
And text message. And they're going to sit there and let it play and either mouth the words or get up and dance or something every time. If you've dedicated to put that as your message tone, there's a reason why. And it's because you want to hear the song in its entirety every time you get a text message.
That's interesting.
So you have in your head, you have a list of phones and their faces and the sound that goes with that.
And this is not a dig at any of my coworkers. I actually love all my coworkers. It's just funny, little mannerisms, nuances that you hear, and it's like you understand, like whenever a certain ringtone goes off for a certain person, know that that's going to be a conversation, and it's probably going to be interesting.
Well, and then they probably have the different ringtones for different people if they've gone to that length.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
so they have they have their unknown number ring, and then they have their.
Like I know whenever I'm trying to think of the name of the woman that sings a song, but a certain woman country singer is a ringtone for a coworker's sister, and so whenever her sister calls, it's that, and it's always.
Is it the "Here for the Party" song?
No, I actually.
Because I've heard that on a ringtone, and it's like, why?
No, and it's funny. My mom, her ringtone growing up was "Brick House." She's a brick. That
was on her phone ringtone.
That was whenever my dad called her.
Okay,
as like a joke.
Yeah.
Right. But like, what kind of psycho has a song? Okay. It's like you get reminded every day. Like most people get phone calls, text messages at least once a day from somebody. We're on our cell phones all the time. Every time that your phone rings, like we're trained Pavlov's dog.
Oh, ding! I have a conversation.
Right.
Ding! I've been noticed by someone.
Right. So whenever you're just like cruising down the road and like, she's a brick house. Maybe
my phone is on vibrate 90% of the time.
Mm-hmm. Same.
So it's like there should be no ringtone. If it's on you, even then it's not that important where I need to hear it go bling.
There should be no reason, like if you're sitting within reach of your phone, there should be no reason that it makes noise. Like loud, too loud, like if my phone's not on vibrate and it's got a ringtone to it, I've made a mistake in forgetting to silence my cell phone.
Yeah.
That and people eating. Now, it's 2019. How long do you think humans been eating for?
Oh, it depends on your subscribed theory to the age of the world.
Okay, so how old are you?
I am of an age that's younger than 30.
Okay, so you've been eating for all of those years, correct?
Yeah.
So whenever you eat and your lips aren't touching,
You mean my mouth is open?
Do you understand that it makes a noise?
I'm aware that sound comes out of my mouth.
Okay, so whenever you're eating around other people, do you ever think, wow, maybe I shouldn't be making all this noise with my mouth because it grosses out and infuriates the people surrounding me?
Even when I chew with my mouth closed, if I'm by myself, I can still hear it.
Exactly.
And if I'm with someone else that's eating and they're still chewing and it's completely silent, I can still hear it, and it's still, I have to be eating with them.
Right.
Or else
Same.
I can hear it, and it annoys me.
Same. So I'm just
But
trying to see if, like...
Yeah, the mouth open amplifies that to where even if I am eating,
right,
I can now only hear you chewing.
What I'm trying to say, people, is quit smacking. Already hearing it.
Chewing with my mouth open makes the food taste better. I just get more flavor when my mouth is open.
All right. Well, you know what I'd say to that? Well, chewing's a whole lot easier with them teeth in your mouth, and if you want to keep them, I'd suggest you start closing them lips.
If you want to taste it, you should probably put, I don't know, some seasoning on it and stop being so white.
Yeah, salt, pepper. So whenever you go to your Wendy's
and chew with mouth closed,
and go to the 4 for 4 at Wendy's,
and a lot of
what
places.
does the 4 for 4 stand for?
It's 3 4s, 4 4 4.
It's 4 4 4.
Well, like I'm saying, it's 4 4 4, right? 4 4 4. So it's 4, the number 4, 4.
FOR.
Yeah. Well, 4.
Right, how about this? Number. What about 4
currency.
4 4?
4 4s?
So FORE 4, like look out for.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what.
4.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Time out. In golf, I always thought it was the number 4.
No, it's FORE.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Anyway, continue.
I think that has something to do with like. Okay, the word before. What does that mean?
It precedes.
Precedes. I think
it's 4. Because it's B 4. 4 is like forward.
It's B on the look. Ooh, let's. Okay, so 4 is situated or placed in front.
And then B4 is in front. Is like behind, I guess, or something. Is it preceding?
It's as a preposition, it's the non-standard form of before. We'll be harvesting corn for the end of the month. See, that doesn't really play.
Boo.
But,
anyway, Wendy's isn't the only one who does deals like this. There's like the 2 for $6, but they only do the sandwich. The Wendy's 4 for 4 is you can get a drink and a fry and a sandwich and
so
a Frosty.
What the 4 for 4 me is, because I never get that deal. I always get like the Baconator, son of a Baconator, but and I try to keep up with how much I've ate.
At Wendy's, so you have a stack of Wendy's receipts.
I have a mental receipt. I have ate at Wendy's 4 times, and it has given me diarrhea 4 times. Perfect 4 for 4.
Okay, so now we're up to the 4 4s we needed. 4 for 4, 4. You had diarrhea 4 times.
Right. Yes.
I'm still thinking you need to take like Metafiber or something.
Like Metamucil?
Yeah, I don't know if that helps or it does the complete opposite.
Maybe.
But if I'm doing the Wendy's 4 for 4, I'm getting only the sandwich, and I'm probably only gonna eat 2, and then it's gonna be like lunch and dinner.
Oh wait, so you're gonna get the sandwich 4 times?
Yeah. Because like, why would I bother with the drink? The drink should be like a quarter.
That's true.
The sandwich is like $1.50.
That's true. Drinks are the biggest rip-offs at fast food places for sure.
If you're getting a drink at a fast food restaurant and it's not at Sonic,
okay,
you should probably not get a drink at a restaurant.
This was not on the agenda, but have you ever heard of a road jug?
Yes, you shared him with me, and now I get recommended his videos.
I do too,
and
I watch them, and none of them are as funny as intentionally
as
funny
the
road jug.
He had like a buffet of food in front of him. No, what was the one?
The one I sent you?
No, there was one that got recommended to me. It made no sense. Like, why would you do that? I can't remember.
He's a professional eater and drinker.
Was the limeade one where he's like, I'm not gonna breathe at all? I'm just gonna chug it like one go.
Dude,
I gotta get the big straw out.
All right, so there's this guy. It's Badlands Chugs. Is his YouTube channel.
He's been doing this for a long time,
and it's really sad. Okay, well, I was watching it and I was dying laughing.
Can I paint a picture real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know the guy from Breaking Bad, the big black guy?
Mm-hmm.
It's him in a car. What's that guy's name on Breaking Bad? He like lays on the pile of money. The big black guy. He's like a security guard for Saul.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like him, but his face is like 10 times that size, and he's in a car chugging and eating things.
So he's at a Sonic, and he's like, "What's up, guys? It's I'm actually on the road. It's time for another road chug."
Another road chug.
Another road chug. And so he's gonna be chugging a cherry limeade. Big Route 44, cherry limeade.
What was the timestamp on this? Because he acted like the Route 44 wasn't a thing, like it was new size.
Yeah, no. He goes, "It's their new drink." No, I've been picking up Diet Dr Pepper out for Dad for
I didn't know what the timestamp was.
Since I could drive, so like 10 years.
This is their new size.
This the new. No, it ain't. Your diabetic ass just found out about it.
Wasn't it like a diet?
They've been hiding.
Was it a diet drink or was it the full thing?
It might have been a diet cherry limeade. But anyways, he whips out this huge straw and he's like, "We got the chug straw," and then slow R&B starts playing in the background.
And that chug straw is like a 1/2 inch PVC pipe.
Yeah, it's
almost.
Literally a PVC pipe. And he does one big exhale, and then he proceeds to chug the heck out of this cherry limeade. He engulfs it, okay? So he gets 75% done in 17 seconds. And he makes the face like he just gave a baby a sour head. Like,
yeah, he just sucked on a lemon. Yeah.
Brain freeze.
I couldn't.
And then he goes back and he's got 97% completion.
Yeah, he didn't even finish.
Yeah.
That's a new personal best.
It's a new personal best, and you know how I do. That's what he kept saying. He says that in all of his videos. He'll do it and be like, "You know how I do."
But no, I don't.
One of the exactly, and it's like soft R&B music. So I bring it up to my sister, who is literally, I am interrupting her with this video while she is doing her dissertation for a PhD in
AIDS rats.
And no. Okay, she listened to that and was like, "You are so wrong on everything that I'm doing." So, literally, one of the leading scientists in spinal cord injuries related to sexual function, and I'm interrupting her dissertation work with a obese black man chugging cherry limeade from Sonic.
It was a strawberry Sprite, something.
It was a strawberry Sprite.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Yeah, and so she's like, "You know this is pornography, right?" And I said, "What?" Like,
yeah, you're right though. It is pornography.
And she's like, "No, like people like get off watching this. This is 100% of pornography."
You might not get off like you completion, but you're like, I want to see this guy eat all this food. Oh, that's so good.
Right. And so that's rule number 13 or rule
34.
34.
Anything on the internet can be sexualized.
If it exists, there's a porn for
yeah.
it. So this inspired me so much. I drove to my local Sonic. And
you bought your PVC pipe?
No, I didn't have any 1/4 inch PVC pipe. I go through and I just order a Route 44 Sprite, and I get up to the window, and there's a guy, and
you know how I do.
I literally go, "Hey bud, you ever heard of a road chug?" And he looked at me like a crazy person, like I was a crazy person, because I basically am. And he's like, "No." And so I proceeded to explain to him this video.
And you're holding up the line, which we've discussed.
No, there was no line. This is like at 9:30. There's no reason for me to be at the Sonic. So I'm cracking up, telling him about this video. And I think it's the funniest thing. It's fresh on my mind. And so this is like my neighborhood Sonic. And it's not too far away from my house. And, I'll go and get a drink or stop by and get some chili cheese tots. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I went by there. This was probably about a month ago that all this was happening, maybe a month and a half. And I went back 2 weeks ago.
After explaining the road choke to the guy?
Yes. And it was my first time back, but it's always this guy working. I think it was like the exact same time of day, exact same day that I'd gone back. I don't know. I think I might have been getting an Oreo blast. And he was like, "You're the one that told me about the road chug, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Was it supposed to be funny? I didn't think it was that funny." And I was like, I thought it was funny." He's like, he just looked at me. He's like, "Oh, okay."
It's definitely in the sad, funny category.
It's like,
because it's like you can. I bet if I found the very first video that we could track his weight.
Like, food shouldn't be a competition. You're supposed to enjoy food. Whenever you're doing this to yourself, like,
and he's not going and like purging, because like those,
like that was he's like,
and those like competitive eaters, they go and they either work it all off or they actually, I think they purge themselves, don't they? Like the hot dog guys. Like if I'm eating 300 hot dogs,
whatever happened to Kobayashi?
I don't know, because now that he's like on top of it.
Yeah, but you remember whenever Kobayashi was like that dude, and
the water everywhere.
But he was never big. Like he had like
no, that's what I'm getting at. They're either purging it or they're working it off somehow. And this guy's just sitting in his car.
That's just something I want no part of.
I
competitive eating? Are you kidding me? What?
No.
Okay, if you had to eat your way out of a food, say that you were entrapped.
Oh crap! No, I couldn't do it.
You were entrapped. No, you have to. You are entrapped in a box, and you have to. Your arms and legs are restrained. The only way that you can get out is eating your way out. What do you eat?
I'm eating my way out.
Eating your way out.
I'm getting a lightweight food so I can move it. Like I'm in a pile of pudding.
All right. How about this? 5-gallon bucket over your head.
Oh, okay. Or it's a Saul scenario where if I don't eat this, I'm going to die.
Yes.
And it's 5 gallons of the product.
Well, it's
a large amount.
A large amount. You have to eat your way out.
And Jigsaw's like, I'm going to kill you.
Sure.
I think I would rather die.
Man, I was going to say like mashed potatoes or something. But
I know, but like you're going to hit that wall and you're going to feel it. And you're going to die anyway. So why would you bother?
I mean, we're all going to die.
I know, but like, okay, I'm not going to make it through this 5-gallon bucket of mashed potatoes. So why would I die miserable with a full stomach when I could just die now?
But what if you live?
Yeah. Well, okay, so the one food I think I might be able to attempt that with is rice from Mexican restaurants.
Ooh, that's such a good choice. Oh my gosh, I never even thought about that.
The problem is that it expands more in your stomach.
Right.
So I'm going to hit that wall hard real quick.
What about ramen noodles?
I couldn't do it. It's too salty. Yeah. It has to be...
That's a lot of sodium.
And everyone fixes their ramen different.
How do you fix your ramen?
I don't... There's no liquid in my ramen.
I like that, yeah.
And then I'll add like a slice of cheese or something. Or an egg. Sometimes I do...
Wait.
I'll
make slice
it,
of like American cheese on your ramen.
Like, the slice provolone, not provolone, what's it called? Sargento.
Yeah.
I'll put like a pepper jack slice on it, and then sometimes I'll do like a over easy egg.
Well, this podcast has been fun, guys. This is the last episode. I am no longer hanging out with this psycho anymore.
Cheese on ramen's a no?
Cheese on ramen is the most pre-crime meal of all time. That is literally serial killer's diet. That is.
I ate that in college.
Spicy noodle. Cheesy noodle. Are you kidding me? It's like you can go to McDonald's. Yeah, give me a Big Mac and some cheese noodles. They'd be like, Sir,
this is America.
Are you okay? Do you need assistance?
I apologize that that's disgraceful for you.
That's whenever you need the life alert. Around, like, if I had a life alert right now, guys, I'd be mashing that button. Like, y'all need to mash that subscribe button. I would be mashing that life alert button right now.
That like alert button, Ayo.
Ayo, smash that like alert, dog.
I used to have a stand-up bit with a life alert, but I completely forgot it. And I had it written down on my phone that died. It had to do with the fire alarm and the life alert and like who would get there first. Like if the house is on fire and I was pushing the life alert button, it would be like a race to see who could save me. Would I burn up first or, would the fire department get there, or would I burn up before?
Oh yeah.
There's no point in saving me if I'm pushing the button and the house is burnt down. Like.
Well, that's contrary to popular belief.
Yeah.
Y'all are asking for it. Sorry it took so long. We recorded one in between this one and the last one.
Oh.
And for some reason, just we never thought that it was good enough to put out. So imagine how bad it was because we're putting this out.
To know immediately after you've recorded something that you're like, no, I can't do that.
See, we tried to record a little bit more earlier in the day. If we found that if we record earlier, it actually comes out a little bit better than at nighttime because,
Well, yeah, because you've as much frustration as you're wanting to let out here. It's like this is too much of a chore.
Yes, and like by
even
the time
even complaining is too much of a chore.
Right. By the time that's all this is this is therapy because we come here, we complain, we joke, but after work, after putting in a good day work, and then fighting traffic coming out here, it's just like.
Yeah.
Like I'm already like.
I also had the idea for a Sunday school confessional where I would take a microphone and hide it in our Sunday school class. But now that's out of the bag because I just put that idea out there.
It actually is really fun. Like I love our Sunday school class because, we all grew up together literally since like birth.
And it's like you can look at each other and be like, yeah, I've just transferred a joke from my brain to your brain.
Yes, exactly. And we all get along. Like we used to, a lot of people growing up, you're forced to hang out with each other, but now like you get it. Like
so, yeah, you're subconsciously choosing.
Yeah, and it's fun to have everybody back.
So I had an idea for that. That was going to be the original podcast. Was a microphone hidden in the Sunday school room, and I had a SoundCloud page for it. I just could never feasibly get a microphone to work.
I bet you could do it like 3 times, and then somebody'd be like, "What's this microphone?"
Where am I going to put that? Anyway, so yeah, something that is easier to do.
I agree. Well, this was fun. This was a good one. I have a doctor's appointment in an hour.
Oh, well, you better get going.
I really do need to go.
Okay. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.